the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now, and it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs, and they're taking Hispanic jobs.
So what jobs would those black and Hispanic jobs be, I wonder? I mean,
1, 2, 3.
Right.
Does he think these are black and Hispanic jobs, or what do you think he was talking about?
What Trump said about black jobs was the most roundabout and up.
He's a goofy. Listen, if Trump would have got on there and didn't mention black folks at all, y'all would have had something to say about that. Because Biden wouldn't have mentioned us at all.
Guys, black jobs. This is the best y'all got. After that horrendous debate performance, they're still trying to spin it. I told y'all that the Democrats were not going to give up on Joe Biden. So pay me my money. They're still trying to spin this and trying to make Donald Trump look like a supervillain here. He said black jobs. How dare he say black jobs? That's so racist. These people are idiots. They're stupid. Okay, you saw the intro clip where he's literally saying that jobs that are supposed to be going to black people, resources that are supposed to be going to black people, are going to illegal immigrants. Hello? What's so difficult to understand about that? What's so racist about that? Like, you guys have got to freaking be kidding me.
Immigration itself, but we do have a problem with illegal immigration because a lot of times jobs are taken away from black people because of illegal immigration. If you go into subdivisions, brand new build subdivisions, all the employees who work there are Mexicans. There's no black people that work there. I mean, every single employee is a Mexican. You go from subdivision to subdivision and you see the same thing. Factory jobs, illegal immigrants work there. So black people are locked out from employment due to illegal immigration. So we want to stop illegal immigration so black people can make a living.
The race hustling is off the chart. You can't tell me that this isn't manufactured outrage. What type of little soft, supple behind little P word do you got to be outraged by the fact that Donald Trump said black jobs? Where the hell were y'all when Charlemagne the God said, if you got a problem figuring out if you're going to vote for me or Trump, you ain't black?
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Where was the controversy, guys? Where was the outrage? Where was the boycotting, the calls for boycotting Joe? Where was the calls of racism? These people here, 3 people talking about they voted for Joe Biden. Take a look.
87% of black voters backed President Biden in 2020. But that support has slipped, down to 71%, according to recent polling by NBC News.
Raise your hand for me if you voted for Biden in 2020.
We watched the debate in Philadelphia with 3 black voters who told us they are now undecided or disappointed with President Biden. But this moment from former President Trump left a bigger impression.
The fact is that his big kill on the black people is the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs and they're taking Hispanic jobs.
There's no such thing as a black job. We're very diverse people.
His perception of how he see us as a community.
The constant use of division, to try to pit working people against each other.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
You guys gotta be kidding me. As if, like, are y'all living under a rock where y'all haven't realized that black people aren't exactly the top of the American totem pole? Like, it's white and Asian and maybe Indian. I got to double check on Indian, but I know it's white and Asian. Okay, black people are like lower middle class on average at best. There's only so many LeBron James and Oprah Winfrey's out there. There's only so many DA Fonnie Willis's. How many other black DAs y'all know? Fonnie Willis was the first black female DA out in Fulton County. The first. What are y'all talking about? Oh, black people divided. Shut the freaking F up. Like, y'all already know that majority of people, even in my own family, are working at freaking grocery stores, shoe stores, shopping malls, factories. Where do you think that these illegal migrants are going to go? They're going to go towards like farming and factory jobs. That's where they always go. Farming and factory, not to mention Ubers and stuff like that. Already seen some. I'm already getting all kinds of people that don't speak English. I don't know if they're illegal migrants, but they definitely give me an illegal migrant vibe. They don't speak a freaking lick of English. They don't even know the words yes and no. I'm like, how do you not know yes and no? They don't know nothing. I'm gonna let Marco Rubio explain it. Maybe he explains it in more layman's terms than I can.
Donald Trump said when it comes to the U.S. border, they're taking black jobs. He was talking about migrants taking black jobs. What is a black job?
Okay. Well, a couple things. First of all, you know what he meant by that, okay? He meant jobs that are filled by African Americans in America and others, Americans in general, but the question in specific was about black voters. He didn't ask that question, the moderators did, and so he segued into the impact that it's had on black voters, and that is very simple. When you flood a country with millions of people, you're gonna have more competition for work. You are, and those workers are willing to do it at a lower wage. And that you see that in some of the fields like construction and trades. It impacts Hispanic communities as well. On your first question, look, the United States didn't invade Iraq.
I'm sorry.
The United States didn't come across. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish.
No. You were going to ask me something.
I wanted to clarify on what you were just saying about black jobs. You seem to be saying these are low-wage jobs?
No, they're not low-wage jobs. These are working-class jobs.
Well, you talk about migrants taking low-wage jobs, and that he was talking about black voters.
No, what I said is that migrants are willing to come in and do it at a lower wage. They are, because they are willing to take work at a lower wage than an American would, and as a result, they get hired and not the American. And that is something that people have talked about for a long time. I didn't make that up. I'm not the first person to make that observation.
But you still got this freaking race hustler over here, Jasmine Crockett, along with many others being outraged about this whole black jobs thing. It's totally ridiculous.
America, and let's talk about the fact that this fool wanted to tell us about black jobs, right? Like, let's be clear. Donald Trump does not understand black culture. What he's doing is playing in our faces, and he's got people that he wants to sit up there and throw out as little tokens and be like, hey, look at my black friend. That's essentially what he does.
Now, I got a Twitter post up from one of the GOATs, Brandon Tatum. Shout out to Brandon Tatum on Officer Tatum's YouTube channel. So this guy, I actually saw this dude years ago. I can't remember how many years ago, but it was probably like 2018, 2019. And he was talking about how ridiculous and dumb Democrats were. And honestly, I didn't listen to this guy. I listened to it for a little bit. I was like, this dude's crazy. And then I bounced. But man, I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I was naive. So I'm going to tell you right now, Brandon, man to man, I apologize. I hope we need to meet one day so I need to tell you this story, okay? If Brandon, somebody send this to Brandon, okay? Make sure he sees this video so we could talk. We need to catch up because I'm straight up red pilled on these radical leftists. I'm so through with them. But let's see what he said. Okay, things black people are not triggered by. It's really the only reason they care is because the Republicans said it, because Donald Trump said it. If Joe Biden said black jobs, you think they would care? No. But anyway, Brandon Tatum says, people are outraged about the term black jobs, but not black unemployment, black businesses, black leaders, black community, black people, black churches, black struggle, president, black culture, black neighborhoods. People are stupid. 100% agreed. If Donald Trump wasn't a Republican, he was just any old white dude, y'all wouldn't care. If he was Joe Biden, y'all wouldn't care. Just like how y'all didn't care when he said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That's stupid. That was a really dumb and offensive thing to say. But nobody cares about whenever Democrats say really dumb and stupid and racist things. Nobody seems to give a damn. It's hypocritical as hell. It's foolish. And I'm just so tired of it, man. Here's another post from Laverne Spicer. Okay, now Laverne Spicer be saying some pretty spicy stuff. So let's see what she says. Are y'all really trying to act offended because Trump said illegals was taking black jobs? A black job is any job held by a black person. Hello. Y'all know exactly what he meant, but they don't care about what he meant. They're trying to look for reasons not to support Donald Trump at this point. Screw trying to be able to afford your bills and afford to get a house, a freaking credit card, a loan. Forget all of that. Forget even having a freaking job. Forget your vote mattering, because you already know that these illegal immigrants are going to take over the black vote. And then your vote's really not going to count. And when the Democrats abandon you, it's going to be boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Black people got it so hard. Nobody ever fights for us. You're damn right. The Democrats damn sure don't. And I really don't want it to get to that point. I want our vote to matter, but with so many illegal immigrants coming in, it's not gonna real soon. Continuing. Y'all know exactly what he meant. Biden is bringing in these illegals by the millions, putting them in cities that are historically full of black people. Historically full of black. I'm gonna highlight this part. Historically full of black people.
These South and West Side homeowners are angry. They believe the city has overextended itself and should be putting the tens of millions of dollars earmarked for migrants into Chicago's most vulnerable neighborhoods.
But the South Side has been under-resourced, underfunded for years, for decades. We have schools that need to be reopened. We have buildings that are abandoned that need to be business operated.
The group says the city has abandoned its Invest Southwest initiative, a Lightfoot-era program that was dedicated to reversing decades of disinvestment on Chicago's South and West Sides, promising to align more than $2.2 billion through public and private funding.
We are taxpayers, we're property owners. Our money should go towards fixing our communities.
The city has received more than 15,000 migrants since August 2022. There are more than 20 active migrant shelters across the city, 7 located on the South and West Side.
That's where the illegal migrants are being dumped. And then taking up all the jobs and resources that should go to black Americans. What's so hard about that to understand? Why y'all are black jobs? Oh, I'm so offended. Shut the hell up. Seriously. Y'all are bringing to your usual masses. Y'all are listening to your usual masses who are trying to say that it's racist. It's a racist thing to say when you know damn well y'all segregate stuff all the time. Facts. Y'all be holding black graduations. Yes, they be having black only graduations, talking about Black Lives Matter, and even have black Twitter. Yes, that's the thing. Black Twitter. Okay, no, Trump ain't say a damn thing wrong talking about black jobs, and if you think he did, you can personally kiss my black ass. Is that offensive too? Black ass? But look, guys, this is so freaking ridiculous. I can't believe that we're talking about this after Joe Biden could not literally speak. This dude couldn't even get his words out. We save Medicare. Yeah, you talk about, he said black jobs. He said black jobs. He's so racist. I'm tired of y'all freaking losers being such little P words. What's up with this black sensitivity? What is that? What the heck does any of that have to do with you earning some dang money and being able to get a house and being able to live well? What does that have to do with anything? What is Social Security being bled through, Medicare bled through for a bunch of illegal migrants, tax dollars going toward that, wars all over the place, protests all over the place, people shouting death to America, all of this? What does that anything to have to do with? He said black jobs. I don't like that. It sounds racist. It sounds crazy. Yeah. These people make me sick. I'm so tired of the black people getting their freaking butts whooped by this ridiculous and stupid psychological warfare and race hustling. It's to the point of mental illness at this point. Some Republican said something. Oh my gosh, you see how racist this guy is? Joe Biden said something. All these other Democrats say ridiculous things. Who cares? They didn't mean it like that. They didn't mean it like that. You guys are overreacting. Donald Trump said something.
Black-owned businesses, not racist. Black entrepreneurs, not racist. Black neighborhood, not racist. Black unemployment. Not racist. Black employment. Not racist. Black jobs. Racist!
These people are nuts, and it's foolish and it's stupid, and it doesn't amount to anything. It's used as a tactic because the Democrats, think about this. If the Democrats didn't have this narrative of the Republicans being racist, what else would they really have? What do you always hear them say? They're racist, they're bigots, they're misogynist, they're label all of these horrific things, homophobic, whatever. They label them everything. What do you have if you take those things away? First off, they're not those things. But even if you believe that, what else do you got? Are conservatives bad economically? No. Like, do they have bad policies that always lead to war? No, certainly not under Trump. What else do you got? How many women do you need for the Republicans not to be misogynist anymore? 50%? How many black people do you need? You got women and black people. How many do you need? Because anytime you get them, you're going to say they're just a token, they're just this, they're just a pawn, they're this, that. That's what they say about Byron Donald, Tim Scott, Wesley Hunt. That's what they say about them. Condoleezza Rice. He's just a pawn, he's just a token. Candace Owens, she's not in politics. That's what they say about her too. She's a raccoon. Okay, she's a Uncle Tom, the female version, Uncle Tom. That's what these people say. So it's not like you can hire more black people and suddenly the rest of the black Democrats are gonna say you're not racist, or any of the Democrats for that. They're still gonna say the same thing. It don't matter how many black people, how many women you have. These people are freaking ridiculous. They're a bunch of whiners, a bunch of freaking wussies. Replace the W with a P is what they really are. But I can't say too much stuff. YouTube will take my monetization off this video if I say too much of what I really think in the real verbiage that I want to use. But y'all know what I'm saying. I'm tired of these fools making us black people look weak.
I'm just happy to be here at my good black job.
Yeah, the illegal immigrants, you're right. They're not the people who are doing it. It's the Democrats who are doing it. The illegal immigrants shouldn't even be coming over here the amount that they are. The Democrats enable that. So yes, they're the enemy. They're the reason why we're trying to vote Joe Biden out. We're not trying to go out there and stomp out and hurt illegal immigrants. We're trying to get rid of Joe Biden, goofy ass, and his crazy constituent, all his little posse of fake behind Democrats, the squad, Bowman and all the rest of them losers. We're trying to get rid of them because they're the problem.
People want an economy where inflation isn't crushing their pocketbooks. Wages are actually up. But the problem is wages adjusted for inflation are down. Everybody's falling behind. Black families have fallen behind under Joe Biden. Under Donald Trump, black families were actually making more money, building more wealth, had more economic opportunity. That has all eroded under Joe Biden and is getting worse. Seniors on fixed incomes, they're falling behind. The very people, Jamal, that you want to help, they're falling behind under your president. They're not the same group of Americans than they were in 2018. And we all get the pandemic. It was awful, and we've now moved past that. But we got to get back to sound economic principle that works for everybody. And what Joe Biden and the Democrats are offering doesn't work.
We don't hate the illegal immigrants. We hate the people who enable this problem to continue to occur and lie to Americans every day. Those are the people who we got problems with. The people who told us that Joe Biden was sharp, that he was cogent, that he was top of his game. Those are the people we got a problem with.
That guy's mental state, I've said it for years now, he's cogent. But I undersold him when I said he was cogent. He's far beyond cogent. In fact, I think he's better than he's ever been.
Those are the people we're trying to get rid of, and we will get rid of a hell of a lot of them come this November. Count on it. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. That's right, we Black Anomaly. I don't give a damn how anybody feel about it. Black Anomaly Rising. It means black. Anomaly means different. Okay, everybody could be here. I'm up here. That's how I see it. Unapologetically. Ain't nothing wrong with saying something's black. Like, y'all done lost y'all freaking damn mind. I'm out.
The black jobs is being taken
So I gotta go make sure that my job ain't taken. I gotta make sure I show up for my black job.
He was talking about construction jobs, laborers, good construction jobs that pay very well, that illegal aliens were taking from black people.